Hi, my name is Matt Condon with Tiki International Fund Group, LLC. We're based out of Destin, Florida. So there's three new things since we spoke last. Tiki International has created relationships with several banks that we now are able to offer retail financing for you to buy a commercial boat. What that means is you can buy one of our commercial vessels and finance it, similar to financing a regular boat. It's taken us quite a bit to create this relationship, but now we have it. It doesn't apply to everyone, and not everyone will qualify, but it is available. So what I'm talking about here, guys, is our creative methods to help you get into the tour business. What I'm trying to say is if you don't have $250,000 laying around, but you want to be in your own business, we have a way. People ask, well, what kind of down payments are typical? And how much does a boat like this cost? So depending on how you outfit it, they sell for between $225,000 and $240,000. And typically a bank is going to want to see about 20% down. And again, that can vary a little bit depending on the scenario, but they're going to want to see about 20% down. So you're going to need some liquidity. And it's not like buying a house where they're going to search all your records and make sure your mother-in-law didn't give you that money. No, you can come up with a down payment any way you see fit, okay? And then terms. For our banker that primarily focuses on lending money for primary equipment, they're going to be a little bit higher, typically 2 or 3 percentage points higher than a standard boat loan. Probably in the low teens, 11, 12%, 13%. And typically a little shorter terms, around 60 months, which would be 5 years. So it's going to put the payment up a little higher. The equipment lenders are typically lend money all over the United States and some other parts of the world. We do have a local bank that has a limited geographical region in the deep south. And that bank is going to be a little bit more aggressive on the terms. Obviously, the goal is to try to get the boat paid off as soon as possible, and from your part. And that's all. First, you have to have the boat before you can have the marketing. Then you can put the marketing in place. Then you get your bookings. Then you pay your bills. Even if you didn't qualify for our bank, we've developed a program called Revenue Share. Not everybody's going to qualify for this either, but if we like you, we like the location you want to go in, we can hook you up with an investor who will buy the boat, provide you with the asset in exchange for a share of the revenue. It sounds ultra creative, but in fact, this is a method that goes back all of millennium. Heck, even Columbus had a revenue share agreement with King Ferdinand and Queen Isabella. They spotted Columbus the boat in exchange for a percentage split of whatever they found in the New World. So we're big fans of entrepreneurs, and if you want to get into the Tiki Tour business, we have already done the work to find the way to make that happen. A lot of things we have built into the system reduce your risk, so you don't have to invent the wheel. We can show you, we're partners with a number of the online travel agents. We have photography, we have the contracts. We're going to sit down with you and show you everything that you're going to need to go into business and operate successfully, and what's important and what's not so important. Again, also, we take it for granted. It took us a while to get the boat to where we have it today. We've thought about all the aspects of the operation in addition to the mandatory equipment, what people like, how to set it up so that it works effectively for you guys. And we'll sit down and go through everything from top to bottom. We won't let you leave until you're totally comfortable. You know what it's going to take to do this successfully. Second thing I want to talk to you about is this new tax act. And you're like, what the heck does taxes have to do with getting into the Tiki Tour business? Well, it turns out quite a bit. This is how we have it structured. So first, whoever owns the boat, whatever name the boat goes in, is going to receive the benefit of the tax depreciation. And unlike regular depreciation, bonus depreciation is really designed to incentivize the investment. So the rule says you have to make $1, not profit $1, just be in business, just gross $1 or more, and for the year that you plan to take the depreciation in. So when you're talking to an investor, I mean, there's a for sure upfront benefit of $60,000 to $80,000 depending on their tax bracket, for sure, and subject to their professional advising them. Then we have a revenue share program where they may be business partners with you. That wouldn't be a revenue share. That would just be a partnership where you toil, and when you make a profit at the end of the year, then they would receive their share of that. But the revenue share is a little different. Revenue share is they're making money off the top. So if you say, hey, Joe, I want you to invest with me, you should receive a tax benefit from $60,000 to $80,000, and I don't know whether or not I'm going to make a profit, right? But if I gross $100,000 and I give you a third, you're going to make $30,000 a year in perpetuity, and so it dramatically reduces the risk for your investor. So together with the 100% bonus depreciation and revenue share off the top, it's kind of a win-win deal for whoever you would bring into the picture. Also new in 2025 is our wait times for boats have been eliminated. We now have inventory. We have 2 boats in inventory with several others coming online. So if you want to get into the Tiki tour business, you don't have to wait. Hey, speaking of that, and let's reverse engineer this a little bit. Typically, tours start in the spring, but in order to have tours, you have to have bookings. In order to have bookings, you have to have marketing. And when you go through the process of reverse engineering it, you pretty much need a boat by no later than October to have your marketing in place so that your winter bookings come in, and in spring you're ready to roll. And so we're already up against deadlines of getting our boats out there so that you can have a wonderful 2026. My name's Captain Matt. I'm with Tiki International. You can check us out on our website at www.tikintl.com. Reach out to me. You'll see I'm a creative sort, and if you're willing, we'll find a way to get you into the Tiki tour business.